Hi everyone, hope you're all keeping safe and well. Just want to say, if you enjoy the videos, please give it a thumbs up. It'll be really good to hear from you, and it'd be great to hear a bit of positive feedback. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I hope that you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hello and welcome back to another video. So we took the Ford Fiesta for an MOT this week, which it passed. However, on the way back, the window decided to stay up, and we can literally take it down, but we cannot get it actually back up again. It's probably, I'd imagine it's probably just come off the runner or something. We're going to have a look at it, see what we can do. Dressed it to be this week when it was raining quite bad. So I'm going to start stripping the door card off, and I'll come back to you in a minute. So literally what I was able to do in the week, as it was, by the time I get home it's quite late. I was just able to just have a quick look at it, but just pulled this off with a trim removal tool. It just comes off, and you've got your switches, connectors on the back of your switches here. Just trying to look at them, see if there's anything I could see, anything obvious. So if I just put the ignition on, so the window will go down, but it won't go back up again. So down, yep, oh, no, nothing. So see what we can find. So the first thing I'm going to do is to remove this door mirror scalp and trim fitting, and I think I need to just disconnect it here first of all. There's a couple of clips in here that you need to release, and then obviously this fits onto a bit of a it's connected up to the glass there, and just move it around. Right, yeah, I think we need to get this off at this end first of all. Do that now. Yeah, just to let you know, so I literally just put my trim tool under the back of here, and it literally sprung off. So easy. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to remove this little little blanking plug here, and there's a screw behind there. Then we're going to take that out. So with that out, now we can go and remove that little screw there. So now basically is the time to, with that removed, that screw removed, now it's time to take this off, and you just start from the bottom, go around the sides with your trim removal tool, and then once that's off and loose, then you just got to remove these connectors on the back. And the best way to remove these connectors, you see here, you've got a little hole, and part of the fitting of the plug is there. You just need to push that in. If you just use your little pick tool and just kind of push that in there, this connector will soon come out, and it's the same on the one behind as well. It should now come out. It's never easy one-handed, but yeah, that should come out. And that's the one behind, and we need to try and do the same again with this. So I literally just by, so try and get this into focus for you, just by pushing down on here, and then just wiggling around, push down on there, and that sort of releases this little spring clip, and then you can just work it out. And here's a little piece. Next thing we're going to do, there's 2 screws. Let me find them. One here. So here's your door handle, and your screws are here and here. I'll just get my torque bits. I'll tell you exactly what they are in just 1 minute. Yeah, basically these 2 screws, they are T27s. Okay, I'll remove them now. They're actually, yeah, so these screws are not T27s, they're actually T25s. Apologies for that. And here's the 2 T25s. This can now, I think this now pulls off. I think yeah, you've got a little catch here. You just got to pull that back. Yeah, that's it. And there you go. There we go. Door handles off. So now this is the bottom of the panel, bottom of the door panel, and you've got these 2 on there and one here. I think they are, if I remember right, I think they're 10mm. They're like a plastic bolt which just holds this the bottom of the trim into the actual door. So these 2 need to be removed now. So now on the bottom of the door, removing these 2 plastic trim clips off. Got to go quite carefully with them because they are plastic and they don't come all the way out, if I seem to remember correctly. So you just gotta literally just try and get them to come out as much as possible. This is basically what is holding the 2, this is one of the 2 trim clips and the plastic clips from underneath the trim panel, and I just got it out with one of these. Unscrew it as much as you can and then just literally get it out with this. So that's one of them. I just got to get the other one out now. So now what we need to do is we need to get our big trim panel. Sorry, stop. Yeah, so we now need to get our big remover tool, and by starting at the bottom here, just inching this off a little bit, going very gently because there's a lot of little clips that hold this panel on. So just by starting at the bottom, just work your way around slowly, round right to the edge, and then start working upwards both sides, and then just slowly getting it free. So that's what we're going to do next. So basically we've got to start in one corner and then just try and pull this, unclip it all along the bottom, and then go up the sides. Hi, welcome back. It's the next day now. I've just got off the just removed this door card, and we can see here this is one of these bungs that you've got to remove. Obviously that one goes in there, that's loose as well. I think that is little plastic bolt, which if I remember right, it goes into the regulator, I think. It certainly needs to be in. Needs to be attached for the window to go up and down, so I think we've kind of got our answer. Right, we'll have a look, see where we are with all this, and get back to you soon. So this is like when I'll get it in the focus, like a plastic peg, and it looks like this helps locate the glass in some sort of a guide. So yeah, I think we've got to drop the window down. I think we've got to take out that one there, that other bung. So it's a little bit out of focus. There we are. And take that out, drop the window down. So we're going to have to attach the switch back up, drop the window down, and then see where we are. Here we go. Originally these were rubber, but looks like they've been replaced over at some point with these two like a plastic sort of thing. Anyway, like I say, we'll reattach the battery, reattach the switch, drop the window down, and then through here we should be able to see the actual where the bolt goes through the window. Should be able to see that, so we can basically unbolt it and hopefully reset it. It'll be through. We'll be able to see the bolts in both the little holes here. So that's the driver's side connected back up. Just turn the ignition on. So ignition's now on. And as you see, oh, we got a little movement and a little squeak, but then it stops. So we'll go press down. And then all we've got to try and see is wait until we can see the screw, the bolts. Looks like we've got a bit of a issue here, even getting this down now. All right, let me work this out, and I'll come back to you in a minute. Actually, this little plastic bolt plug type thing. So I can see here we've got one of them there, and on this side, I don't know if you can see that, but basically we ain't got one. So I would imagine that actually slides in there. So it's just come loose. And what it will do is, of course, that'll just fix in there then, won't it? Yeah. Okay. We're getting there slowly. Managed to get this out, but I had to use a couple of plastic tools and kind of, as it sits in the back of the door handle switch. Sorry, in the back of the door handle, you've got to kind of go in here and prise it that way, pull it back, and then it does come open. But yeah, drawing a bit of blood on a day's work. Right, okay, so we seem to be missing. I don't think these are the rubber grommets, because it says that you can see the window. Now, the edge of the window is actually there. You can't surely get a socket in there. And here as well. I think, looking on the diagram, the rubber grommets are meant to be up here. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we've got to take this panel off. But in the diagram, in the Haynes manual, the rubber grommets are up here. Well, don't look like there's much under there. Bit of old paper. And then here, you've got something. It looks like it's actually broken off. So, unless this has been tinkered with before. Which wouldn't surprise me. Okay, see what I can find out. So I don't think we're gonna sort out. I don't think we're gonna fix it without getting this off. This inner plastic trim. So all these big 10mm bolts around the outside. I've got 2, 4, 5 across the top. 1 in each side in the middle. And then another 5 across the bottom. I'm going to take them off. It might just be this window regulator. Does it feel hot? Yeah, I think it does actually. Maybe it's that needs replacing. Because it's just going up a little bit, down a little bit. And try and get hold of another one of them. It feels a bit warm. Maybe it's burnt out. So just taking out all them bolts around the outer edge, and then just trying to look inside. I think I've seen that there might be a screw missing in the window, because I know it's definitely out of alignment. Can move it backwards and forwards. So I'm thinking, get it aligned, and then maybe look at the regulator. So I've actually taken off the window motor regulator, and this is what we're looking at on the back. It's a bit rusty, but we don't know, I suppose, what's going on inside. Could do with testing this if possible. So what I'm going to try and do now to get to the glass, this panel is virtually out, but however it's been held in by this, I think. See if I undo these 3 T30 bolts on the end here. Hopefully this will release this lock and we can go from there. So I've had a look. I'm not too sure how far we're going to get with this today. Can now get this real wide open, and you can see down the back there, but the actual window at this at the front here it seems to be aligned, and it's actually got, I don't know if you can see that, it's actually got the plastic what do you call it, like a little plastic lug in, which is great. However, at the back, can't get in too much, but it's actually come out of alignment, the window, and I think the plastic lug is also missing as well. It's very difficult to show you, but yeah, we'll do the best we can and try and, I think we're going to need a new regulator, which is one of these. we'll watch the space and come back to you as soon as we know a bit more. So what I'm trying to do now is to get better access to the glass, try and remove this panel. There's a little T20 on the back here right at the top, holding on this little substrate. So we're just going to take that out, and then I think just unplug the speaker as well. I'll let you know about that in a minute. So I've connected the window regulator back up, and what I've done is I've put some WD-40 on here, trying to clean it up a little bit, but it's still a little bit rusty, but it's not the end of the world. And so when I now try to use a switch to go up and down, the regulator's working fine. So that's good. That's some good news at least. So what it then tells me is that the problem is actually with the alignment of the glass. So that's the next thing that we've got to try and sort out. Just sprayed these rubber seals, window seals, with WD-40 as well, on the front there, and I'll do the back in a minute. But yeah, hopefully this will help the window go up and down a bit more. So what I'm going to do next is to actually push this cable through, and also unscrew this screw on the back of here, and hopefully that will free off this inner door card. So what I've done now, I've actually raised the window so that I can see it through this peephole, and you'll see there this little white plastic lug that needs to be pushed through the window, through the hole in the window, so that we can grab the window and pull it up. And so that's at the front and then at the back. If we look here, there's actually no plastic lug, and I think that this white plastic fitting that holds the back of the holds the bottom of the window on the back end here, I think that that's actually broken, that needs replacing, but we'll see what we can do. I'm actually going to remove the bottom screw here as well. It just looks to me like it's this whole mechanism, which probably just needs replacing. And then on this side, so that's the one at the front. You can see it's actually got this, and the window sits in there. And this little nib there is where it locates in the hole in the window. And then on the back here you can see half it's missing. There's no nib. And then as well, so even without the window in, we're trying to raise it. We can go up so far. We can only go up so far. We get up about halfway, and then it just stops. We can go down. So temporarily what I've done here, actually stuck the glass in by using this tape at the front and the middle and at the back here, just to hold it, and just wrapped it around the top of the door as well. And then I've also put a couple of chocks of wood in there as well, just to hold it up. I'm not going to be driving it at the moment, but until I can get the new this whole unit, I imagine it probably comes as one, get this, and then hopefully we should be able to get that sorted. So unfortunately I can't finish this today, so I think this is going to be the end of today's video. So thanks very much for watching, and watch out for part 2 when we get to put the new part in and get to see it all working.